Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be explaining how to gear up your character and alts through the elemental invasions upon the Dragon Isles. This is known as solo content, and if you don't like Mythic Plus, PvP or raiding, then this is the best option for you. But for everyone else, you can do this before Season 1 launches on the 13th of December to get some gear to prepare you for the season ahead. The first two NPCs' names are Mithrisa, the apprentice primal researcher, and Rithelshi, the lead primal researcher. These are two NPCs that you will be purchasing the gear from. These pieces of gear take two types of currency. Mithrisa, the apprentice primal researcher, sells you item level 359 pieces of gear for a currency called Elemental Overflow. She also sells a mount and some pets for the same currency, which is the Elemental Overflow. The 359 item level gear is equivalent to a heroic dungeon gear. Now, Rithelshi, the lead primal researcher, will sell you pieces of item level 385 gear, which is equivalent to the last boss of Raid Finder, which is Razagath, which drops 385 gear as well. Now, what you need to obtain these are items called storm sigils, and the same item you are purchasing from the other vendor. So if you want to purchase a 385 cape, for example, you would need 5 storm sigils and the same cape but from Mithrisa, of which you purchased with the Elemental Overflow. So you need the 359 cape and 5 storm sigils, and then you can buy the 385 item level cape from Rithelshi. Now, I will explain the tier set bonuses for these pieces of gear, and after I will then explain how to obtain the two currencies needed to obtain the gear, which is again Elemental Overflow and the Storm Sigils. Now, the tier bonuses work with both the 359 and 385 item level pieces of gear, and the tier bonus goes as follows. With the 2 set bonus, it will increase your highest secondary stat by 226. With the 4 set bonus, when you kill an enemy that yields experience or honor, you gain a spark of the primals, and once you reach 5 stacks, your next single target offensive ability will launch a devastating elemental attack. Then lastly, with the 6 set bonus, when you take fatal damage, it causes primal energy to overload, granting immunity to all damage and harmful effects for 8 seconds, and it can only be used outdoors within the Dragon Isles. Now, I will explain how to obtain the two currencies. Now, how you obtain this gear is a whole different story. To obtain the two currencies to obtain this gear is through the primal invasions within the Dragon Isles and Dragon Isles only. Now, one invasion can happen per zone, but multiple zones can have invasions up at once. And what these do is empower the mobs in the surrounding area to make them deal higher damage and have more health. Now, the Elemental Overflow can drop from any mob in the area. Sadly, I think they stopped testing them in the beta, so I have no footage of these primal storms in the Dragon Isles. And the storm sigils, now these are a totally different story. The same mobs have a chance to drop a primal core of whichever element type the storm is, and these can be handed into Rithelshi in return for a storm sigil. Please know that you can only obtain 1 storm sigil a week for each type of storm, meaning with earth, fire, air and water elemental storms, you can get 4 a week. You can even check in with Rithelshi to see which primal cores you have handed in to help you know which ones to look out for that week. And after purchasing the 359 gear with the Elemental Overflow and collecting some storm sigils, you should have enough glorious gear to help you in raiding, PvP, Mythic Plus or just solo content in general. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you did. This was how to get gear through open world content in DragonFlight, and I'll see you all next time. Please make sure to join my Discord server in my about section. See you guys later.